I've dated one of these women before. I don't have a thing for older women, but at that time I knew I had time to try out different types of relationships. What I didn't know was that she had no time to try. Only a couple of dates in, and she was talking about how cute babies are. We stopped seeing each other soon after that, knowing that we both obviously wanted different things from the relationship. Almost immediately, she told me she was going out with another guy, even younger than I am. I'm not sure if that worked out for her. Okay, she was probably a pretty extreme case. Some single women in their 30s seem perfectly happy being single, and some seem like they want something to happen. And we're gonna talk about the second group today. It's tough. It's tough for single women in their 30s who are well educated and career focused, even if they are physically attractive. First of all, it's an extremely small dating pool for them. Secondly, they have no idea how to attract and keep a guy. And of course, their value has started to decline and will continue to do so. Let's talk about the limited dating pool. Good looking, good career. Already, these two factors will limit those women to this portion of available men. This is the main reason for those women remaining single. Because women date upwards. To date down, it has to be a very conscious decision and one that will very likely lead to dissatisfaction. So it's not exactly right to blame them for being picky. It's just not in their nature to be frivolous with their choice of dating partners, especially with a looming deadline. But what's the problem with the men in this segment? They are the cream of the crop. They attract many other women. They can choose to date a 25-year-old or choose not to be in a relationship at all. As the saying goes, why buy a cow when you can get the milk for free? It's not uncommon for women to be able to attract these men for one night, but hear nothing from them ever again. This wouldn't be a problem if these attractive women in their 30s knew how to properly attract and keep men. The thing about these women is that they've never had to learn how to attract and keep men when they were young. Their genetics and the men's natural lust did all the work. After a point in their 30s, suddenly they realize they have to make an effort. Just like how guys have to make more of an effort when they're still in their 20s, to close the gap between their own value and a woman's. From this graph, you can see how a woman's value declines in her 30s. This is rough because a woman's sexual market value, or even her marriage market value, is very much dependent on her looks. I had another experience with a woman in her 30s. She was interesting to talk to on OkCupid, so we started chatting on WhatsApp. And as you may be able to tell by now, I'm the kind of person who likes to nudge other people to see how much I can get away with. Apparently with her, not very much. She got mad and typed an essay about how she has an MBA and has worked in the US for a big company. She's done this, she's achieved that in her long, illustrious career. As capable as she seems to be, she didn't understand how little that meant to men in the sexual marketplace. Either she didn't understand this fact, or she has successfully deluded herself. Some of you may think that it's not nice to say that youth is such a huge part of a single woman's value. Yes, it is not very nice. Welcome to the show. But is it wrong? Just look at how humongous the beauty and cosmetics industry is, and how much of its focus is on reproducing youth. And that reminds me, let me show you this video.
不是小孩子了，
把自己嫁出去，
你一天不结婚，父亲就不死。
不要任性。
可怜天下父母心啊！
挑来挑去的，
哪个也不合适。
到个年龄就应该结婚。
说你现在已经是剩女了。
剩女这个词给人的感觉就是剩下来的女人，
因为全部人都会在问你，你都多大了，还没结婚呢？
你年龄也不小啦。我个人认为，我不太喜欢人民广场的相亲角，然后可能都是父母，然后拿了一个女儿或者儿子的介绍，然后放在那边。
收入啊，工作是什么样子的？有没有房子？有没有车子？
挂个招商启事给他卖出去是那种。中华儿女嘛，就是孝为当先，认为他反正就不结婚肯定是就是不孝的一种。
以前我总认为我的女儿肯定性格好嘛，人也不是长得太漂亮，一般嘛，所以到现在还是生下来了。
渴望真爱，对我还是很渴望爱情的。
赶快把它解决好了，算了，你不要太残忍了，对吗？
也许想要放弃找个自己喜欢的、适合的也挺好。
你说要真正找不着，也是我们老两口一个心病。
可能这方面我比较自私，我想跟他说对不起。然后我希望我这样的一个状态非常能够得到父母的认可。
我就算一个人，就是幸福、快乐、自信的，然后好好过。
后来想开了，就是我说剩女，那我工作强了，现在有女强人嘛，这么一说的话，直到等到那个对的人，妈妈永远支持你。
对于自己生活这件事，我是很开心的，然后很自由，我也享受一个人的状态。
我女儿很美，剩女很光荣啊。独立人也应该活得很精彩的，这就是我想。
他如果觉得单身的也蛮好，我们还是会尊重他的。
是优秀的女孩啊，盛兰要努力呀。
From a marketing point of view, that was extremely well done. I'm sure the brief mentioned empowerment at least 7 times, essentially trying to reassure these women that it's not that bad, trying to spin the problem that is age into a positive. But let's see what they're trying to advertise. It all boils down to what I was talking about. Women want to look young. So what created this very small pool of eligible men for the otherwise eligible women in their 30s? Believe it or not, here comes the actually controversial part of this video. In fact, everything before this has been really mild. You ready? Blame female empowerment. Of course, I'm not saying that it's bad all around, but it certainly makes it harder to build families. Yes, female empowerment has inspired more women towards financial independence and has a significant role to play in the material prosperity that we live in. But it has also led many women to blindly chase higher education and career, not knowing what they are potentially sacrificing. It has also put social pressure on the women who would otherwise be fine focusing on being family women. So to say that female empowerment is nothing but awesome and amazing is just very naive. Female empowerment empowers females to be more useful members of a capitalist society, to be better workers and better consumers. Again, I'm not saying that capitalism is bad either, but this is what it is. Think about the entities who are pushing female empowerment the hardest. They are the ones benefiting the most from it all. They get a higher supply of labor, therefore driving down salaries for everyone. They get more motivated female workers who now see it as a career, not just a job. And they get to look like shining beacons of humanity while doing it. I'm not being sarcastic when I say this, but it's genius. But it is ironic to see how female empowerment still serves to strengthen the patriarchy after all. And remember, it's called human resources for a reason. The shareholders care about the lives of employees like a farmer would care for his cows. But you may argue that, your employers treat you well. you get benefits and perks, but that's what I mean. They care about your lives enough to maximize your productivity. Just like how some Japanese farmers massage their cows and feed them beer, only because doing so maximizes the quality of the beef. So of course it's still a woman's choice to be an excellent career woman or an excellent mother, but it is very difficult to be both. The ones who can do it are exceptional human beings. So right, it is a woman's choice, for sure, but she needs to be very aware of her situation to make a good choice. And hopefully this video has helped in painting a clearer picture of the situation. That's it for the episode. Again, feel free to leave your comments below or to send us an email at theNSFWview@gmail.com. If you want to read more about this topic, I recommend this book for a well-researched but pretty quick and easy read on how this single women phenomenon came about. Thanks for listening, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Goodbye.